First things first, the Battle of Snake Island, as it's being called, where the Ukrainian soldiers famously said Russian ship fuck off. And that was a quote. And if you listen to Ukraine, there was only 13 people on the island and they all died. If you listen to Russia, there was almost 100 people and a lot of them surrendered. They got over 80. They captured over 80 people. And well, I'm pretty sure there's more than 13 buildings on the island. So either there's less than one person per building, or Russia's telling the truth. And another thing, the island was barely defendable. Why do you not just surrender? If you look at North Korean islands of half the size, they've got trenches, firing positions. But you get the idea. They're way more fortified. And if they were on a North Korean island with similar troops, I'd say yeah, go surrender, go fight, stay alive as long as you want, and you could do real damage to your attacker back. Now, they decided to lose and not surrender. And Ukrainian media and the Ukraine is propagandizing this in order to push a narrative about fighting to the death. Why? Because Ukraine is being controlled by NATO. I think that's pretty obvious. If you listen to Boris Johnson and stuff, Vladimir Zelensky has been in contact with Western leaders, and they're telling him lots and lots and lots of things. And I think those things are, do not surrender. Do not surrender. Because the Western media countries, NATO, wants this to, in their own words, bloody the hand of Russia, send heaps of Russian soldiers back home in body bags. What they see is they can attack Russia while making it look like Russia attacks them. If you see what I mean? On day one, they should have surrendered. There was no hope. I think Russia made like a Minsk-free agreement which pretty much just surrender. That's even more dead than Minsk-free now, by the looks of things. And they're giving out any civilian a gun, no background checks for free. Which means that in 10 years, I can just imagine like law enforcement agencies being like, the Ukrainian gun. Crap. Because let's remember, these will be completely untracked. Heaps of them will be out in the wild. You don't think criminals are already getting them and exporting them is inevitable. They'll end up all over the world as untraceable guns, and it'll be a nightmare. Yeah, this is literally an attack on everyone. Ukraine's just killed hundreds, if not thousands of innocent people all around the world by giving out free guns without background checks. It's not like they're bolt-action rifles. They're full-auto machine guns. Yeah, so if I was in charge of Ukraine, I would have surrendered on day one.